Welcome to the Georgia and Daniel podcast. My name is Georgia from Georgia's Kitchen Show and Dan's Cutest True Love.
And my name is Daniel from SpecialChronicles.com and Georgia's Cutest True Love. Coming up on this week's episode 93 of the Georgia and Daniel podcast.
We recap the 2024 Special Olympics Illinois Summer State Games.
Daniel, that's me, volunteered with athlete leadership and health messenger activities.
Georgia received a silver medal in bocce.
Daniel coached Chicago Bears tight end Cole Kmet at United Airlines O'Hare International Airport.
The 2014 Annie movie was comically musical.
Weekly time was family adventurous. Plus, we recap Daniel's quick trip to Washington, Dallas, and our farewell messages for two of our friends. Episode 93 starts
now.
Oh boy, we are back. And quite it is. We are a little delayed in this month's episode, and we, without getting too graphic for you all, didn't totally fuck Georgia for this. Kind of did. No, the reason why we are delayed is because a couple weeks ago, right?
Mm-hmm.
We had the microphones set up. We were all ready to record and sit down, and then we had a little bit. I needed to use the how do I say this? I needed to use the toilet.
Oh God!
And then we had a little bit of a. You want to say it?
I don't.
No.
No.
Okay.
I don't think no one wants to hear this.
Okay, fine. Yeah, sure. You're right. Joe, you're keeping me in line. Okay, I'll stop. I won't say. I won't go on. Oh, trying to keep this fun and realistic, but
PG related.
yeah, we probably should keep it PG. We've got nieces and nephews that listen to us. We've got a lot of people that listen to so we probably should keep it. Okay. Well, why would you say that we're delayed to this week's episode?
Well, I think we kind of wanted to record at that point, and part of it was we haven't had time to talk about what we did for
This
the
month.
next.
For this month.
Yeah, what you just said.
Yeah, for this month. Yeah, I guess with keeping it PG,
Mm-hmm.
the reason why I'll keep it PG, don't worry.
Okay, I'm not gonna say anything.
The reason why to keep it PG, the reason why we're delayed is because life happens. We have independent living stuff that we have to deal with, that we have to take care of, and we had something unexpectedly happen right before we were about to press record on this month's episode a couple weeks ago. And so we had to turn everything off, unplug everything, and then we had a couple other things happen within this past week that were added to what we originally they were added to the show notes, and now we're here. So with that, babe, should we go back to the beginning of the month?
Yes, please.
Of June 2024 and recap the 2024 Special Olympics Illinois Summer Games?
Yeah, of course.
For some of you listening might know, and some of you might not know, but it is the largest Special Olympics boating event in the state of Illinois.
Yeah.
And it's in Bloomington-Normal, Illinois. And we've been involved for a while. I know I've been competing for what, like maybe over 20 years. Maybe you've been competing. Have you about this? Maybe a little longer. Same time.
I
don't know.
Yeah.
Hey, if there's a listener, if any of our family is listening, get in touch with us. SpecialChronicles.com/contact. And if you guys know, if you guys just head on over to SpecialChronicles.com/contact, and you can get in touch with Georgia and me. So should we cap the weekend and maybe kind of go in the beginning?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so we're going to leave the listeners on the edge of those seats for a quick hot minute. People say that? Yeah, okay.
Yes,
I'm trying to be hip. Okay. Leave the listeners on the edge of your seat to hear about Georgia's bocce at the state summer games. Just a moment, but we'll come back to that in a moment and begin. So the beginning of the summer games weekend, there was a tribute to champions reception at the state headquarters. And I was asked by our friend Karen Milligan, I was asked to give a speech that started out being 3 minutes, and because of my improv ability, ended up being 6 minutes, including bringing a Coca-Cola can up to the podium. Improv. Yeah. It is, if you guys want to watch that, if you go to my Instagram at PodmanDan, which I should let me add that to my little lower thought. If you listen to the audio podcast, go look in the description below. But if you're watching the video, at PodmanDan, PodmanDan, and if you look back a few posts from this month, you should be able to find the video that our friend Jose had filmed, and you could watch that speech. But yeah, I don't know did you watch the recording, Dave, of my speech?
I think I might have, but I really loved how you talked about what it means to you to be in the summer games.
Yeah. And I was really thanking a lot of the supporters, and if we would have, actually, I might even. I think I might even have it on my. Let me see if I can find it here. I might even have it on my Google Drive here. Let's see if we should have queued this up a little bit earlier. Well, let's see if I can find. I've got a lot of files here. Let's see if. Oh, I found it. Okay, so let's see if we can.
You found it?
Yeah, I have absolutely found it here, and I don't know if it's gonna. Oh, it's downloading right now, so I don't know if we'll be able to pull it up. But have you ever attended the Tribute to Champions reception?
No, I wasn't.
You've been to the Tribute Park, right?
Sorry, my bad. Yes, I've been to a Tribute Park. I can't talk today. I've been to a Tribute Park before because they actually have a brick with my name on it.
Yeah, that's neat. So I found it, And I'm going to share the video on. It might take a while to actually show up on the screen. And for those of you listening to the audio. All right, so I found the video. So I don't know if you guys all can see it. Again, it is vertical video because that's what Jose filmed. But should we go ahead and hear my speech at the Tribune Park?
I would love to hear it.
All right, here we go. Let's see.
Close. Oh, close. I should know this. Welcome to the tribute to champions and the 2024 Special Olympics Illinois Summer Games. I see that we are welcoming fellow athletes, board members, sponsors, staff, families, and law enforcement. My thanks goes out to all of you as we celebrate the more than 3,400 athletes competed this weekend. I'm personally thankful for all the ways I've been able to be involved in this Special Olympics movement. Over the years, I've been an athlete, mostly in swimming and basketball. And I want to add one thing that people didn't mention. Next month, I will be starting bocce for the first time. An athlete leader, former board member, one of the 10 worldwide Southern Tribal Global Messengers, a certified health messenger, and most recently, part of Team Coca-Cola for the Paris 2024 Olympics and Paralympics. Which means my face will appear in grocery store ads and maybe on the side of a bus. That's why I had to bring a buck up. Although I'm not competing at these 2024 Special Olympics Illinois Summer Games, I'm here this weekend to promote inclusive health at our Healthy Habits stations, which usually I don't have this in my hand. Or should I say, smelt water, the Coca-Cola drinks. Give a tour of healthy athletes to Pete and our board members, which I'm excited about because I've personally been able to benefit from healthy athletes at the games in the past. These glasses, in fact, and the sport goggles that I wear when I play basketball. I'm also here to look at our Athlete Leadership Headquarters tent, which you can find in Olympic Town. So if you want to know more about athlete leadership, come see us at the Athlete Leadership Headquarters. And a few of us will co-host the 9th episode of Meet the Inspired, a Special Olympics athlete-led podcast. Follow Special Olympics Illinois for the link to be able to listen to that next week. So you can see there are a lot of ways to get in on the action. Because this weekend is the pinnacle event for Special Olympics Illinois athletes. everyone experiences extra excitement. Excitement comes from seeing friends, having family here, and the size of the crowd and size of the stadium, like what you will see tomorrow night at opening ceremony. It just feels great. Our chairman of Special Olympics International is Tim Shriver. And in one of the books he wrote, he talked about his son Sam, who said going to a Special Olympics event is all about the fun that lasts. I hope this weekend for all of you is the fun that lasts. In my family, my sisters and I, she's our mom, because when she claps really loudly. And when we ask her why, she says it energizes her and lets her be part of the action. So be like my mom this weekend and get in on the action. That way you too can say, so I wanted the fun that lasts and to get in on the action, so I did. Thank you.
So
That was incredible.
what do you think of that?
I
I didn't have to
really-
play any sound effects of applause because there was actual real applause. But yeah, what were you saying?
I really enjoyed it. I love how you're making people laugh a lot. You ad lib like I do with my speeches. The most part that I loved is that you talked about Linda, how she claps.
My
Really
mom. Yeah.
My twin sister did the same thing for me in the U14 games.
Yeah. Yeah.
I seriously loved it, babe.
Awesome.
Good job.
So hopefully, thanks. And hopefully you guys all, if you missed that, you can go rewind this episode. But if you want to share that speech, you can find it again on my Instagram at PodmanDan. Yeah, I don't know where else it might be, but yeah. It could also be on my Facebook. I don't know. But yeah. Anyways, so really quickly, again, before we get to you, babe, I volunteered with at our athlete leadership headquarters on Saturday of Summer Games. But Friday of Summer Games, I volunteered with our health messenger activities. But first, the board of directors presented me with this gold medal framed picture gift that they were honoring me because when I came off of the board of directors a few years ago, it was during the pandemic, and they couldn't give it to me. And so they will. The board was honoring me with this gift, and then I gave me, along with Edith and Kaylee, we gave a tour of Healthy Athletes to our new CEO Pete and the board of directors, and then the next day was at our athlete leadership headquarters, talking all about all the athlete leadership opportunities that Special Olympics has for us. And then the next day, then after that, after my dad and I had lunch at the family picnic, I went over to Healthy Athletes, and I interviewed one of the Healthy Healing clinical directors for an upcoming podcast episode. And then before that, I was texting with you, babe, and we were trying to meet up. And Lowen was also there because Lowen is also a health messenger. And we were trying to find you, and then you texted that you're here. And I said, here, whale here. And you said, behind you. Yeah.
Well, I was actually at the
Oh wait, no, sorry.
I think the fun festival.
The Olympic Town.
Thank you. Yeah, I was in Olympic Town.
Yeah, well, and I didn't make it over to Olympic Town just because I was so busy. Yeah, I think. Wait, I was texting you, right? Or was I texting Lone on where?
I don't know, but
but somehow, yeah, all three of us went through the Fun Fitness, which is the physical therapy. So for those of you who do not know, Fun Fitness is is one of the disciplines of healthy athletes that has that has to do with physical therapy. And so you and Lone and I went through that, and then you had to go leave with your coach, and then Lone and I went through. I'm assuming Lone went through healthy healing. I don't know, but I went through the healthy healing, and I passed that healing screening, and then I went through the opening eyes, and so hopefully I'll be getting new classes soon. Yeah, the opening eyes is so the healthy healing is the healing discipline of healthy athletes, and then opening eyes, which is done in partnership with the Lions Club. That's the eye screenings discipline of the athletes. So yeah, so that's a little bit of what I did. We cap. Now for you, you want to recap your silver medal in bocce?
Yeah. So the medal is actually right behind me.
For those of you listening to the audio podcast, go check out the video on YouTube, specialchronicles.com. Click on watch, and you can find how to watch this episode on YouTube. But yeah.
Yeah, so actually...
We can't see it.
Let's see.
It's fine.
Okay, it's fine. But yeah, it's right behind me with the pictures of me and Daniel from our past dates and all. So
yeah, but yeah, that maybe we'll have to put it up on our Daniel and Georgia Instagram, right?
Yes.
Of your medal. Yeah. So you guys stay tuned for that. Georgia will post a picture. Actually, well, I think I might even have a. We'll put it up a picture of Georgia wearing her silver medal on our Daniel and Georgia Instagram. So you guys go and check that out. If it's not there already, but anyways, go and talk.
All right. So basically, I learned a whole new sport, and besides the sports that I have done in the past by going downstate, I actually made it for bocce. I did some original tournaments, and then I went downstate. It was incredible, actually. Playing bocce kind of runs in my family, and the best part of it was being outside. I knew that it was really hot out, and I was just fine. But I've won one game, and then I lost the other. But it is just a sport. And the one thing that I do not like in people is that they can be very competitive and take everything so seriously. That is definitely not me. I'm not competitive to anyone, for that matter. But yeah, but it was an amazing experience learning a whole new sport, and I wanted to come in second place because you have to place in half of the sports that you play. So that was the best games ever, and I was with all my friends. I even get to see my boyfriend Daniel, who actually saw me, and my dad, Glenn Hunter, and my mom, who happens to be in my hut. She was cheering me on, including my other families.
Your mom came down?
Well, no, my mom didn't come. I meant she's in my hut. Like she was actually cheering me on.
Yeah. But she couldn't come down to see you.
No.
Couldn't come see you compete.
Yeah, but and then Adam watched, and my team watched, and it was a lot of fun. And then during that whole process, half of my friends did powerlifting, so I kept watching half of my friends do their sports. So that was my experience playing bocce, and I am proud to be an athlete.
Awesome. Me too. That was a lot of fun. I will do this later. I was trying to find. I found the picture because Georgia. I had to go co-host a segment of the Meet the Inspired podcast, which is the athlete-led Special Olympics Illinois podcast, and I had to go co-host that, so I couldn't physically see the medal. But Georgia, you texted me, and so I'm gonna go put it up on our Daniel and Georgia Instagram, and I will. So you guys will, by the time you guys all hear this, you will be able to see the silver medal. If you guys just go to our Daniel and Georgia Instagram, or it should also be on our Facebook as well. But yeah, with that, next, should we share the recap of how I coached the Chicago Bears, Kmet?
Yeah. I would love to hear it.
So that I actually found out the weekend of Summer Games, and my manager texted me, and then I found out from Matt Johnson from Special Olympics about it. And Kmet is the tight end for the Chicago Bears, and myself and another service ambassador, Z, Kmet they were raising awareness for Special Olympics, and Kmet from the Chicago Bears was job shadowing Z and myself at United Airlines, because United was showing how Kmet and the Chicago Bears was supporting Special Olympics. And it was a really cool opportunity. I put up a little highlight reel on my Instagram, again, at PodmanDan, and you can see that. But also, there was an excellent, the communications team at United had shared an excellent story internally to United Airlines employees. But then also Fox 32 News in Chicago had shared an excellent story. Do you want to hear that story, babe?
Yeah, I would love to see it.
I think you might have seen it, and hopefully this is okay that I'm sharing this. But we're going to go ahead and
checked out that special event today.
One of the most popular Chicago Bears at O'Hare Airport today to help spread the word about a program that gives Special Olympics athletes an opportunity to work for United.
I appreciate everybody listening. Obviously doing the job today. So we'll try and get you checked in on your flight, get to where you're going as soon as you can.
Chicago Bears tight end Kmet meeting two of the United Airlines Special Olympics service ambassadors as they help passengers board a flight to Texas.
No, I've been working with them for now about a year, and yeah, it's a great organization, something that I'm really fond to be a part of, and done things like the polar plunge back in March or so, and yeah, it's just a great organization, and anything I can do to kind of help uplift these athletes, I want to be a part of.
The ambassadors program started 5 years ago. United hiring 4 Special Olympics athletes to work here at O'Hare, 16 nationwide, greeting passengers and helping them navigate their way through Terminal 1.
It's a busy airport, so helping passengers know where the gate is, helping them know where security is. I enjoy showing kindness and love to all of the passengers that are flying on United.
This really helped me with my people skill and really how to talk in public, because I do struggle with that a lot of times. So I have built a lot of confidence of talking in public and being more confident about that.
Kmet's visit also calling attention to United's Miles on a Mission program, in which loyalty members can donate their unused air miles to the Special Olympics, allowing athletes to fly to events all over the world for free.
Really, the goal of the program was to deepen our relationship with Special Olympics. We realized some of the athletes were incredibly talented and could bring a really unique skill set to United Airlines.
And the Special Olympics athletes we talked to say that working here at O'Hare and interacting with the public has actually made them better athletes because it's given them the confidence to succeed. At O'Hare, Dane Placco, Fox 32 Chicago.
A major education investment announced today for Catholic schools in Northwest Indiana.
Oh, there we go. Let's go ahead and remove that. What do you think of that story? Hopefully, it's okay that I share that from Fox News. But what do you think of that?
I actually really loved it because I am a Bear fan, and I never knew that you met him in person at that point. But
I was just saying I couldn't share it with a lot of people. When I found out doing summer games, but now I can talk about it. But yeah, that was a really opportunity. Hopefully, I'll be able to get Kmet on the Special Chronicles podcast.
I think that'd be fun.
Hopefully, yeah. So yeah, it was a lot of fun and a good positive story there. Moving on, should we review the Wrinkle in Time movie? Oh, no, Annie movie.
It's the 2014
Annie movie. We really should have kept some of this up on here. Well, let me just do a quick. It is the Annie movie that came in 2024. Wait.
2014.
2014. That's what
that's the year when the movie actually came out.
What did I say it was?
You almost said 2004 or something.
Did I take a listen of the Annie, the official trailer for the Annie movie?
Get up and out of bed! The city called. They're coming to inspect. Gotta clean this whole place up.
Are you supposed to give notice?
Aren't I supposed to be married to George Clooney?
Who's George Clooney?
Exactly, girlfriend. Exactly. No breakfast till this place is spotless.
Sandy, wait! Stop!
Why are you running?
It gets me places quicker.
No kids.
Will, this is really going to help your race for mayor. She's a foster kid from Harlem.
I'm here on behalf of Will Stacks, and he would like to take Annie out for lunch.
You can keep me as long as you want.
She's kidding.
So what's the hustle?
The more we're seen together, the better it is for my campaign.
I bet if I moved in with you, you become president.
You're not really thinking about doing this.
Whoa. So this is what it's like living with a billionaire?
The worst thing in the world you can get is a little taste of something good because it never lasts. And from then on out, the only thing that you can taste is not that taste.
Huh?
Do something nice for Annie, not just for the press.
You get us sick?
I've never been in the air before. I threw up on the swings once. Made you something. That's me, and that's you.
Your secret's safe with me. That you care.
It's a miracle. We found her parents.
We think so.
Well, hey, this is a joyous occasion.
The sun will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow we're gonna be okay, Sandy. There'll be sun. The sun will come out tomorrow. So you gotta hang on till tomorrow. Come one day.
When did the city get so musical?
Tomorrow, I'll love you tomorrow.
Sometimes what you're looking for is right in front of your face.
Hey, Mr. Will Stacks. Look for me, Colleen Hannigan. Like me on Facebook.
I don't like you in Harlem. Why would I like you on Facebook?
You think you're better than me?
I do think I'm better than you.
There we go. So that was Annie. the 2014 movie with Jamie Foxx and Cameron Diaz.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, it was a great comically musical like great comedic moments, great musical moments. Of course, the Annie soundtrack was awesome. What did you think of the movie?
Well, I really love the movie a lot because I love musicals too as well. I think I kind of like this version too, but I also like the one with Caleb Burnett as Miss Hannigan.
Oh yeah,
But this one is really cool because it's like the new upgrade, the new
modern take of it.
Revisited Annie sort of thing.
The what? I liked what you said. The
revisited.
What? Yeah, definitely. It definitely was. It was. It definitely was a more modern take to it. I mean, yes. Sorry. Let me pause it. The classic Annie. Whoops! Sorry, what am I doing? What the blup? The classic Annie was definitely a impactful movie, but comically musical. But this one, I think will appeal to more of a younger audience, more of a impactful. Yeah, so definitely. How many Annies would you?
How many Annies? Well, I'm going to say 5 out of 5 Annies that I love this movie very much.
I would have to say as well 5 out of 5 Annies because it is a comically musical movie. It came out it's the 2020 the 2014 Annie
very
movie.
Good.
Go check it out. We watched it on Disney Plus, and so you guys go stream it and let us know what you think. Drop it in the comments, Special Chronicle, or you can drop us a note, specialchronicles.com/contact. Next movie that we saw this month was
A Wrinkle in Time, and it was a family adventurous movie.
A Wrinkle in Time. But before we get into a little bit more of our review of A Wrinkle in Time, let's take a listen to
the trailer.
For A Wrinkle in Time.
Close your eyes. See with mine.
You were a top star, but look at you now. You can't keep using your father's disappearance as an excuse to act out.
Is that his work? What's it about?
Their dad, he wanted to touch the stars. Imagine that the ant here wants to get to her other hand.
The quickest option is to walk across the street.
But it turns out a straight line is not the shortest distance between 2 points. Not if you use a 5th dimension.
It's outside of the rules we know of time and space. So the ant arrives in my hand instantaneously.
So you fall to space?
More likely wrinkle it. Where are we?
We heard a cry out in the universe.
Who's alive?
We believe he is, and we're here to help you find him. We are in search of warriors.
Warriors who serve the good and the light in the universe. You're kidding.
Do I look like I'm kidding?
A little.
I'm not.
Your father's trapped by evil energy,
It's too strong for our light.
and the only one who can stop it is you. Be a warrior.
My love is always there, even if you can't see it.
Do you trust me? I trust you.
Oh, Wrinkle in Time. What do you think of that?
Well, I've seen this movie multiple times, but watching it with you for the first time was really cool.
That was it was my first time seeing a Wrinkle in Time. For those of you who might not know, it is based on a classical novel this called A Wrinkle in Time. So I'm sure some of you may have, and I think my sisters might have read this a long time ago. But it was a family adventurous movie. There's a lot of lessons of connecting with your family, but also having adventures with your family, and that's exactly I think what we do on this Georgia and Daniel podcast is bring you listening audience into all adventures of our life from a different angle. So it was just a really awesome, just an awesome movie.
Yeah, and my favorite part of this movie is actually traveling into space, like real space and time.
In time. Yeah.
Yeah.
So how many? There's probably a lot more that we could say about it, but
how many stars can you waste in this movie?
Oh, I was gonna say how many Winkles in time.
Oh, good.
No, well, I like stars, but I don't know, stars or Winkles.
I think Wrinkle will be just fine with me.
Okay. How many Winkles in time would you rate this movie? Oh, yeah.
I would say 10 out of 10.
Well, no, out of 5. Out of 5. 5 out. Yeah, out of 5.
Sorry, 5 out of 5.
5 Winkles. Okay. Yeah, I would have to say the same thing. 5 out of 5 Winkles in time. Would I rate this movie? Guys, we watched it on Disney Plus. You can go watch it too. Go stream it and go watch it. A Wrinkle in Time. It came out in, what was it? 2000.
Here, let me look it up really quick.
Because I just exited it out of the trailer there. But Wrinkle. It came out sometime. 2000 and something.
2018.
2018. Okay, I thought it was a little later, but yeah. Okay, good, awesome. So you guys go check it out. Quickly, we've got a few minutes left. Just a few minutes left of this episode, so we'll do a quick recap and a couple of farewell messages at the end. Earlier this past week, I had a quick work trip to Washington Dulles International Airport, taping all new episodes of the Special Chronicles podcast Unified Work Series with the Washington Dulles Service Ambassador team. These are full Special Olympics athletes that work at the Washington Dulles Airport. And those episodes will premiere weekly in October, but we were taping it this past week. So it was a quick trip. Got to hang out also with our friend Captain Jill Mills and so they both say hi to you, and it was a fun, quick work trip. So it wasn't a vacation; it was a work trip. Just to be clear.
That's 2 different things.
It is 2 different things, yeah. But I'm my manager Mimi approved the business travel, and so I was thankful that he was able to do that and swap my days off this week. And yeah, it was a lot of fun. If you guys follow me on Instagram at PieManDan, you can check out the highlight story on my profile, IAD 2024. But also, I posted a little recap of that trip on my Instagram. If you guys look at the video, I think you saw that, right?
I'm sorry, what?
That highlight reel that I did.
Oh yeah, I think I have seen it. Yes.
Yeah. So now a quick couple farewell messages to a couple people, but we're gonna save. I would have to say the best for last, which is from Special Olympics Illinois. But why don't you say your farewell message first to Kim from our
So if any of you have never heard of Opportunity Knocks, please go on the website and check it out. You can be a staff or volunteer and whatever. This amazing person that I've known over the years, I was their beginner warrior 15 years ago. And my farewell message goes to Kim Muse, superintendent. Kim, I want you to watch this because last night was very heartfelt, very emotional for me by losing one of my amazing friends over the years. And I actually sang to her. And then she told me that her favorite song from Glee was I'll Stand By You by Finn Hudson himself. And technically it was from me. Kim, she's like another mom to me, and I just wanted to say thank you so much for exploring my horizons and my adventures. But I just want you to know, Kim, that you are my adventure and you're my hero. And I want to say good luck to you. I love you, Kim.
Awesome. And finally, this final farewell message is from both of us. Our friend Karen Milligan, Special Olympics Illinois, who has been the director of athlete leadership and families. Karen has been with Special Olympics Illinois for 30 years. And, well, it's because of Karen that Georgia and I met. So that's a little connection that we share. Karen will always support us, but we found out, I found out a couple of weeks ago, but we, the rest of the athlete leaders like Georgia found out this past week that Karen has another job opportunity, and she will be leaving Special Olympics Illinois. And so it was, I made some notes, and you can, do you want to go first, or do you want me to say my, do you want, I made a few notes. Do you want, I'm trying to find my, oh, there you go. I found my notes. Do you want me to go first, or do you want to share your message?
I'll share my message to Karen first, and then
and then I'll share mine. Okay.
Yeah.
So, Karen, this is for you. Let's see. Let me see if I can play some. No, that's not what I wanted to. That's not what I wanted to do. Let's find some nice, soft music that we can play in the background.
I actually love the music.
All right, the background music. All right, babe. I'll let you go.
I'm not trying to be emotional and heartfelt, like I said earlier about my other friend, but I've known Karen Milligan all my life. She is like another mom to me as well. I remember the first time that I met her. It was the first time that I was a global messenger, and I still am.
It was in Toledo, in Illinois. Global Messenger is now on the international level, but yeah, Athlete Lido.
And I'm actually, if it wasn't for her, I would have been on the board. In the honor of Daniel being on the board too as well, and along with our other friends.
You were on the board of Opportunity. Not special. Okay, go on.
So what I'm trying to say is that I am very honored to be one of her really cool, hip person, to meet this amazing person in my life, and I'm still crying. Okay, I'm not actually crying. I'm crying on the inside. It's like happy tears, basically. But Karen had touched so many athletes' hearts, including all of our families, friends, and loved ones. I just wanted to say to Karen that you will always be my mom to me.
You always be what?
She will always be like a mom to me, and she's my inspiration. I love you, Karen, and good luck.
And with that, to follow along with that, Karen, I'd like to thank you for always being there for me, for Georgia, for all the athlete leaders in Illinois and across the globe. Thank you especially for stepping up and being my son's rival global messenger until the second half of my term the past 5 years. I've loved our weekly chats and traveling the world from Dublin to Berlin. I'm especially grateful for your encouragement for me to become one of the original service ambassadors at United Airlines. I hope we can play Unified Bocce of Golf in the future. The bottom of my heart, Karen, thank you for all that you've done for me, for Georgia, for all of us athletes. We love you and looking forward to staying in touch with you.
And you will be missed.
And you will be missed. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. And I should have faded it off a little bit better. But yeah, there you go. I had to jot down a few notes just because Karen means so much to us. And hopefully you guys if you guys don't know who Karen is, you guys just, yeah, she was a great person in our lives.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll have to have Karen on the podcast.
I think that'll be a really fun thing that maybe we can do like this coming summer.
I think she's busy this weekend, but we should have tried to call her up on the show. But next time we'll have to maybe. So Karen, if you're listening, we know that you listen. And so if Karen, if you're listening and you want to be on the Georgia and Daniel podcast or the Special Chronicles podcast, let us know. You know how to get in touch with us. Just drop us a text and we will, love to have you on. With that about brings us to the end of the episode.
Yep.
And how can our listeners get in touch with us?
You guys can go on the Instagram and Facebook at Daniel and Georgia.
And you can follow this cutest attractive co-host ever.
If you guys want to follow me on the gram for my incoming show or whatever, that is at Peach Georgia 22.
And if you want to follow me on the Instagram at PodmanDan, PodmanDan at PodmanDan, and follow along the adventures that I'm doing when I'm not behind the microphone. Yeah. If you want to also watch the other podcast, the cutest, most attractive cooking host ever.
You can watch. Oh, sorry.
It's true. Isn't it true?
Yes, that's true, babe. Thank you.
Go ahead.
You guys can watch Georgia's Kitchen Show, specialchronicles.com/Georgia Kitchen Show.
And if you want to listen to the other weekly podcast that I host, the Special Chronicles podcast, specialchronicles.com, click on and listen. And I think that is all of the plugs. We didn't have any sponsor breaks, but we'll just let you know. We'll just briefly mention that thanks to the you can support this podcast, specialchronicles.com/give. Or if you want to watch the behind the scenes, break down that fourth wall and watch that behind the scenes bonus footage, you can access Special Chronicles Plus. We're currently in the process of getting that up, so please be patient with us, but pretty soon you'll be able to head on over to specialchronicles.com/plus to be able to watch that bonus footage of when George and I getting ready to record today. You can shop our merchandise store, our Disabled Voices Matter line of merch, specialchronicles.com/shop. You can learn more about our partner Kmet Energy Force Ambassador Program, specialchronicles.com/Kmet, as well as United Airlines Bridge Disability Business Resource Group, specialchronicles.com/United. And I think that's all the plugs that we have for you all today. Maybe it's been great. Next month, we'll have to do a podcast poolside.
Yeah, we can do that on the poolside. That'd be really great.
It might have to be audio only. I don't know. Or maybe
we can figure something out somewhere.
We'll figure something out. Poolside, or I don't know, something. I don't know technically how we can. We'll figure something out, but some type of no promises, folks. But you guys, we've got some fun adventures coming up in July. We don't know what we're doing for the 4th of July, but we've got that. We've got a movie in the park. We've got
my birthday.
Yeah, just birthday, a pool. Just follow us follow both of us on social media, and all those links will be in the show notes. And until then, we'll catch you next month. This is. Oh yeah, go. Oh.
This is G-Force, aka Georgia.
This is Daniel, and you've been listening to
the Georgia
and Daniel podcast on specialchronicles.com, and we'll catch you next time. Thank you for listening to this episode of the Georgia and Daniel Show podcast. Specialchronicles.com to find links to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Subscribe to our channel on YouTube, and don't forget to hit the bell to be notified of new episodes. Also, subscribe to our newsletter or mailing list to sign up for updates and get exclusive content delivered to your inbox. Remember to do what you do with podcasts. Subscribe or follow and rate and review this podcast on Apple Podcasts. You have a great week, and we'll see you back here next week with exciting new content right here on the Georgia and Daniel Show. We'll see you next week.
Special Chronicles, giving respect and a voice to people with special needs.